All right, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk. We in the building. Darius makes the Pro Bowl, and Kenny Galloday was Snub. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Martha Ford had somebody pen an open letter to the Detroit Lions fan base, and let's start there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. If you ain't checking out my main channel, you're definitely missing out. Goodfellas Sports TV, check it out. All sports, music, entertainment, current news, hella active over there, so check it out. But she says as we evaluate this season, we look beyond just our record. Right? This is what she had somebody else write. But obviously, we are striving to build a team with a strong foundation of high character, players and coaches that is physically and mentally tough, with depth at every position, and one that can be successful over many years, not just one season. We see signs of this foundation in our team's toughness, competitiveness, and culture. Injuries happen in the NFL and are never an excuse. Well, when people say, well, it's never an excuse, guess what? Nonetheless, our team has played through some serious injuries this season to some of our best players. Despite the injuries, we have remained competitive in each game, and our team depth show up as a strength. We also believe that the most successful teams in our league have a long-term plan, stability, and leadership, and exhibit patience to follow their plan. To the end, we are committed to a year 3 of Coach Patricia's plan. To be clear, our expectations for the Lions to be a playoff contender in 2020. Contender. We need to win a playoff game. To our dedicated fans, you deserve a winning team that you are excited to cheer for and proud to represent. Our entire organization is working to make the Lions consistently winning team. They've been doing that since '57. To our little season ticket members, which hopefully you idiots don't go out there and do it again. Thank you, or you idiots for doing it again. Thanks you for your continued support. We are announcing today that once again there will be no price increase. Oh, really? For our season tickets at Ford Field and several sections at the stadium will see price decreases. We want our fans to feel Ford Field for every game, continuing to make a great home field advantage that inspires our players and makes it difficult for our opponents. Thank you for your continued support. Happy holidays. Go Lions. Okay. How much patient do they want us to be, man? I mean, it's people out here who ain't even never seen the Lions win a playoff game. That last happened in '91. Obviously she didn't make that letter up. It's a bunch of malarkey. If you're a season ticket holder, I don't care if they cut the prices in certain sections or don't cut the prices. Don't buy them again. All right? It's at the point where you got to stop going. If the games are blacked out, hey, we got to get the fire sticker. We got to get NFL season ticket. What is it called? Whatever it's called, where you get the NFL game. Or you got to get the red zone or something like that. Enough is enough. We tried everything except not pack Ford Field. So, we got to stop going. Got to stop giving them parking money. Got to stop giving concession money. And you're an idiot if you go down there and spend season tickets. There's better things to do on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's better things to do. You go bowling. Shit, you can drive down to see a Colts game. I mean, you can do a lot of different things, but don't be the fool. Don't be the problem. See, the problem ain't just the Lions, all right? The problem is that they've been enabled. It's kind of like a parent and a kid. Once you let a kid get away with cussing or get away with doing bad things, you enable them to do it. You let them get away to think it's okay. And what we've done as Lions fan base, we enabled them to keep giving us a sorry team and keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. It's like going to a restaurant and the food consistently bad. It's bad. It's bad. Once it's bad one time for me, I ain't going back. If my first experience is bad, I'm not going back. But the Lions fans think opposite. If it's bad, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. So, we part of the problem. We part of the problem. We enabled the Lions to consistently go out there and put a loser on the field. And we keep supporting them. We keep wearing the jerseys and the whole nine. So, it's up to Martha to do a better job, to put a better winner and put people in place. But you got to remember, the NFL helped them match Bob Quinn to this franchise. And Bob Quinn brought Patricia in because 9-7 wasn't good enough. So, think about it for a minute. If the NFL, don't do us no favors on the field, they keep giving us bad calls and the refs keep messing us over and they never look out for us, why would they help us put a person in position that could build a championship here? If this was a Dallas, or Pittsburgh, or a prominent NFL franchise, Green Bay, they would make sure the best person was the best fit for that franchise, so that franchise can blossom and really bring the NFL money. NFL don't care about Indianapolis. The NFL don't care about Cleveland. They don't care about Detroit. They don't care about Jacksonville. They don't care about Miami. They don't care about none of them teams in between. What they care about is ratings. They care about Cowboys. They care about Steelers. They care about Giants. They care about Jets. They care about certain franchises that's going to drive it up. At the end of the day, when you start thinking about money, this is what you get. You get an uneven playing field for a lot of teams out here. And Martha got to know her position. You don't know what you're doing, lady. Just sell the damn team. You know, and people just walking over. You don't remember players' name. You don't remember people's name. So, you know, I think we should boycott today, sell the team. I remember somebody hit the radio today on 97.1 Ticket, one of the rare occasions I do listen when I'm available. And he called, I think it was a Carson Anderson show. He called in and basically said we should boycott today, fire Patricia. No, we should boycott. We should boycott until they sell the team. And that's just the God honest truth, man. That letter was a slap in the face to a lot of season ticket holders, to a lot of fans out here. They don't want to do better. And it's unacceptable, man. There's no way Matt Patricia should still be the coach. Because 9-7 wasn't good enough, so 6-10 is. 3 and whatever the hell they go is that good enough? You know, and Darius Slay reacted, before I get to the Pro Bowl talk, he reacted to Matt Patricia coming back, and he said, oh, I was shocked. You know, I thought he was coming back anyway. I didn't expect him to be gone, and I thought he had a contract. He tried to play stupid. Like, man, he know he on his way out of here. And what they done now, if they stripped this team of a lot of talent. That's what they done. They stripped this team of talent even before he got here. They mishandled the Ndamukong Suh thing. They didn't want to pay him. You know, they mishandled Calvin Johnson, then put a winner around him. You know what I'm saying? So they lost Ndamukong Suh for nothing. Instead of trading Calvin Johnson, they lost him for nothing. Instead of trading Barry Sanders, they lost them for nothing. That's one thing about this franchise you got to know. They're a very, very selfish franchise. They prominent players, they don't care about them. They don't. If it doesn't benefit this franchise, they won't let you play nowhere else. And the NFL got it set up where you got to keep your star players with the franchise tag and how the contract's set up. So no matter how much bone, back, tailbone you give, leg bone, shoulder, no matter how much head, I want to say it, how much you give up your mental health or whatever for the Detroit Lions, they not gonna do you no favors of trading you to a viable contender until you all broke up and you no use to them no more. That's why Calvin Johnson left. They not committed to put a winner, but they want you to go out there and be a star on a sorry team, on a half-ass built team to make them money. This organization is just terrible. And it got the fan base to be a great organization. That's the crazy thing about it. It got the dope fan base. No matter how good, bad, or in between this team is, or how terrible it is, people show up, people watch, people buy merchandise. But that's part of the problem. If you stop showing up, you're not buying nothing, eventually they're going to have to sell. Nobody like losing money. Especially when they still was trying to pay off this building, or they first got this building. Is when a lot of Lions fans should have made the boycott. But let's talk about Pro Bowl real quick, man. Darius Slay, he was the only Lion voted to the Pro Bowl. People acting surprised, and the narrative around Detroit. You got people saying, "Well, Marty O'Rourke has been a better corner than Darius Slay." See, it's just stupid numbers. At the end of the day, you got to understand the reason Justin Coleman's so bad and people don't look at Darius Slay being so good is one big reason. The pass rush. If your front end and back end ain't working good, if you're not getting pressure, then you can't cover forever, especially in a league where you only can press for 5 yards. You know what I'm saying? That's the honest truth. So you can't hold, you can't hit, you can't do nothing down the field. It's damn near impossible to play DB as is. It's almost impossible. So now you don't give me a pass rush. Darius Slay done a phenomenal job. I remember people was killing him over the Keenan Allen game. The next week, Keenan Allen went out there and caught like 20 passes for 200 yards and 5 touchdowns or something like that. And Darius Slay held him down. See, you get to talking about fans that don't know nothing about football. Like people blame Marcus Peters for getting burned by DK Metcalf when he was on the Rams this year and they played the Seahawks. when it was in fact the safety bit and gave up a touchdown. But they don't understand the concept of zone and man. Understand it. But he deserved it. He played a hell of a year this year. To have his numbers and be as good in coverage as he has been with that sorry ass defense that Patricia got around him, he deserved it. And guess what? Out of all the players that bobbed and turned over the roster and all that, he got one that made a Pro Bowl. And that's a Martin Mayhew guy. Not Justin Coleman, who basically facing the same circumstances. Not Trey Flowers, who he brought in. Not Tavon Wilson, who he brought in. I think he might have been here. I'm not sure. Not Jared Davis. Not Jelani Tavai. Not Damon Harrison. Not Devin Kennard. Not none of the offensive linemen he brought in. Not Kerryon. Not Kenny Galloday this year. I'll speak about him in a second. Not none of the guys he brought in. The one Mayhew guy was the only Pro Bowl, and that just show you the lack of talent on this full roster. But Kenny Galloday was snubbed. He led the league in touchdowns. Had an amazing year. Had Matthew Stafford finished on his feet, Galloday probably would have ended up with like 15, 16 touchdowns, maybe even more. But hey, still, what he been dealt. He had a fantastic year. But this is what happened when you're not on a lot of national syndicated TV national televised games. People don't know who Kenny Galloday is. And with the Lions not winning nothing, being 3-9, whatever the hell they is, this is what you get. This is exactly what you get right here. You know, you get a fantastic season going to waste because the brand ain't shit, because Martha don't know how to build a team. But hey, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Kenny Galloday, a Pro Bowler in my eyes, man. Shout out to Darius Slay and all the haters. They're going to be mad when he gone, and then they can't find a replacement. But hey, Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Much love. Don't forget to check out the